welcome to episode 3 of my Let's Play series of Direwolf20's 1.12.2 pack. And this is NulReference. I went mining a little bit between episodes. I found a lot of caves down there. Almost an obscene amount of caves. Actually, although I did not die, which I was kind of surprised by. I thought I had another door. Thought I had a couple. Maybe it's in that chest. And in the meantime, my grout cooked up. Oh, not quite all of it. Still had some in there. So since that's ready, I'm going to go ahead and finish building it, so that we can start getting some good tools going on here. And I do love my Tinker's tools because they are such an improvement over the basics. So let's see, we've got our controller, our tank, our drain, our 2 faucets, our 2 spillways. Alright. I think we're going to go on this side over here for this. Now we're going to make a smaller, because like I said, we can just throw cobblestone in it at this point and make it as big as we want. Get our drain. Where'd our controller go? There it is. Get our controller put in, and you know it's right because this lights up. And I always take my extras and put them there because I'm just going to keep building it taller. And I'm actually probably going to rip the back of this out and make it wider too, because it only holds 4 ingots at the moment. And those 4 ingots are going to be, wrong chest, it's going to be aluminum. I believe it's 1 aluminum and 3 copper. We're going to double check that, because it's a little early to be wasting stuff. We smelt it, and then we use that liquid copper and alloying. Nope, not Constantine, not Signalum. Aluminum brass. 3 of aluminum, 1 of copper. Well, I had it backwards. 3 aluminum, 1 copper. We'll get that started. And of course, you'll notice the problem when I put them in there, they're blue. That's because I have to go get lava. So let's see. Got some iron. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to have to take the tank with me. Let's go ahead and get our faucets on. What time of day is it? It's early day still, so no worries there. Grab my tank, because nice thing about these tanks is they do retain their inventory, and they don't cause the smeltery to empty when you remove them. Oh, might help to turn that into a bucket before I leave. Oh, apparently it does spit out the material that's not already melted, though. That makes some sense. Alright. Let's get on the map here. Yep, looks like that's my closest lava source. Although I did find a lava pool down in the bottom down there. I'm not running all the way down there because this is actually going to be a lot quicker to get to this one. Notice the generation on this new version, because I have not been playing 1.12.10. I've been stuck on 1.7.10 and 1.10, and there are a lot more caves, it seems, in the newer versions. caves and ravines seem to definitely be much higher than I'm used to, but that could be a issue with the biomes of plenty. I should probably blow up some grass, see if I can find an ender lily on the way back. Those are always useful, because ender lilies over the course of about an in-game week turn into a plant that will give you an ender pearl about once a week, which doesn't sound that good, but you know what? Better than having to try and hunt endermen at this level. Apologize for that. So wish me luck on the way back. Oh, I already got one. And I'm going to break the rest of the grass with it. Not that it's going to help me get any more of them, but, you know, hopefully it has some kind of magnetic effect somehow. Like I said, I know it doesn't, but we can always hope, right? And I'm not leaving a lot of seeds behind, am I? No. Okay. Oh, gotta watch out for those holes. Almost home. A little depressing that I didn't find another one, but you know what? One's better than zero. Come on. Alright, I guess we're just going to have to say that I only get one. Throw that down there. Get that done. And I'm actually going to do something a little weird. I'm going to pour lava in there. Wow. Now we'll go ahead and go get the water. Come on. Oh, I'm starving again. Really need to keep an eye on my food. And that's because I like running everywhere because everything's slow. Although there's some items in Botania, if I can get myself situated well enough that I can start working with Botania. There's a couple items in Botania that will help with that. Give me a little bit of speed boost, automatic step assist, which I know Minecraft has built into it, but the built-in step assist doesn't work so well. It's less of a step assist and more of a random jumping thing. But anyways, the reason I wanted that was so that I could mix this in the smeltery with that bucket of lava I threw in there. Because it didn't go into the fuel tank, it actually went into the tank. And now if I take this water and put it in there, I'm going to get obsidian. And you'll see what that's for in just a minute. So let's come over here. Oh, I'm going to need some cobblestone and such. There we go. So let's get the standard basics that we need here real quick. I believe that's everything. I got the stuff I need for pick, shovel, sword, special part for sword. Yep. Okay. Oh, I should have just put those directly in there, but this works. Now I can come over to my part crafter and make stone versions of them. And with this will give us tools that, if you're unfamiliar with this, don't break as quick. Well, they do break still, but you don't lose them when they break. Let's go see how much iron I've got sitting around. So I think, can I smelt this stuff back there? I can. That is useful. So I will burn those up. That's going to help. Oh, nap time. Alright, so our molten aluminum brass. A lot of people use clay early on for this stuff. I think that's kind of a waste of time because I'm going to use these casts for other things. So I don't see a reason to make clay casts for stuff that I'm going to keep using. And honestly, it's about the only use for aluminum. Actually, there is another use for aluminum, which I'll show you in a few minutes. It makes our tools just a little bit better. I say just a little bit better. They're really tremendously better. Especially if you don't have a gravestone mod installed. As I'll show you when I make it, because I'm going to make bindings out of it. I'm going to need some iron. I need copper, a little bit of iron, a little bit of tin. I'm trying to remember, is it... Bronze. Oop, did I just pass it? I did. 3 copper, 1 tin. So let's go with that. Give us some of that. I will need a little more aluminum, which I'll put in separately. And I'll need another bucket of lava. What did I do with the obsidian that I already had in here? Oh, it's still in here. So we'll get that taken care of with our sharpening kit, because that's what it's for. That's what that one was for. So let's make it again. Alright, so let's get that in there real quick. Where's that hopper I made? Right here. So what we're doing here is we're actually doing something I haven't seen many other YouTubers do, and that is sort of automate the smeltery. And I'm kind of surprised that I hadn't seen this much, because it's just a lot easier to deal with when you do this. Oh. Need that like that. Okay. Oh, it's more aluminum. Let's try that one more aluminum. I think this one more aluminum will do it. I'm getting my alumite. Should get me 3 ingots of alumite. No, I still need a little bit more aluminum. Okay. Alright, and there we go. So now the alumite, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 bindings out of it. Get those started. So that's 3 of those. We'll go ahead and get this over here. Go ahead and throw these excess casts in here. I'll get to them in a minute. Alright, and while I'm getting this done with this tiny little smeltery, I will come back after I have all my tool parts made, and I will show you what to do with them. See you in a few minutes. Alright, so finally got all those built. Had a few mishaps with alloy mixing, but here we go, and we can make our tools now. Got our pickaxe, and I'll explain why the alumite is in there, because it gives you a global traveler, and I'll show you what that does in just a couple minutes as soon as I get all these tools built here. Because it is a really... Oh, see, like that. I keep forgetting just that one more thing, but I'll show you what we got going on here. So I'll just wait. Come on. There it goes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Got it. Alright. Now I am going to go through and change the parts on these tools, but that's another nice thing about Tinker's Construct, is I am not stuck with these tools the way they are. I can change them anytime I want. And one of the fun things is, for example, my bronze pickaxe here. It has a mining level of diamond, as it shows there. Now if I take this sharpening kit and slap it on there, it does not use a modifier. Oh, I do this every single time I go to build one, and it always confuses me for half a second. It takes a flint in the sharpening kit. Does not take a modifier, but it jumps the mining level all the way up to cobalt. So let's use that. We've got a sword. Now the sword doesn't have any of the specials on it, but all these guys have Global Traveler on it. And if you shift right click, it links them to the inventory. And what that means is when I come out here and, like, if you notice, there's no blocks dropping. But if I come over here, you'll see that dirt is in here. It's kind of hard to tell because there's a bunch of stuff in there anyways, but there's no wood in there. So let's get us some wood with our bronze hatchet. That's the other thing. Tinker's tools are really fast. And if you notice again, no items dropping. It's because the Global Traveler from the alumite parts is instantly teleporting it back to that storage crate that I have it set to put everything in. Throat's still scratchy. Haven't noticed being sick yet, just so far a scratchy throat. Hope it stays as just a scratchy throat. don't really have time to be sick. Got too much going on in life. Yeah, I wish I had less going on in life, but that requires money, and you know, the only way to get money is to work a job or get good enough at this that the ads and stuff start paying back enough to do it full time. Oh, that's right, I wanted some more iron. So let's go ahead and get our iron melting. Or do we want to do... But anyways, here's all that wood that I just mined. Let's put a half a stack of cobbable. That was interesting. Oh, that's right, I can't put half a stack in there because of the size of the smeltery. Alright, do I have... Can I do anything with these other than build the things that they are used for? No. So that just saves me some iron in the future. Did find out that my red jam comes with regeneration. Let's go ahead and cook these and these. Oh, I have some food. I do have some cooked potatoes. There we go. I have noticed a weird hiss in my videos sometimes. Let me know if you guys are noticing that, or if I'm just being overly critical because I'm trying to pay attention to everything. It's like, oh my god, it's making a weird noise, and it's really nothing major. So like I said, if you guys notice it and you see it that it's a problem, let me know. It takes so long to melt cobblestone, but it's so worth it because I get to expand my smeltery. At least they pour out quick. I just wish they melted faster. Ugh, takes so long. Oh, I should probably replant my trees. Looks like we're at about 21, 22 minutes so far, I'm guessing. Let me see if I can get an accurate number here for you. Yeah, it looks like just over 23 minutes. So, probably about 5 more minutes for this video, so we're not going to get a whole lot more done here. As usual, more mining off camera between episodes. Showed you the cool part of Tinker's Construct tools, the fact that they can teleport all your goodies back home without having to worry about running out of space. And I think, oh, I actually have an idea. I want to try something. I hadn't thought about this. If I take this storage crate with me and break it with the bronze hatchet, it does go in here, and if I set it down, oh, that is awesome. That is something I did not already know. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I can carry lots of stuff around. Even stuff that I wouldn't normally break with these tools. Now, if I break something, anything I break with one of these tools, not just something that's preferred by the tools. Nice. So I guess I'll just grab some more, so I can make sure I'm not using coal, make sure I'm using charcoal. Charcoal is much more efficient for me at this point. And my music has ended. We all know what online server I'm using for music, because every so often I just stop playing to make sure that someone's listening, which I can understand. They don't want to waste bandwidth, but it gets kind of annoying when you have to keep coming back to pay attention. And it's random. I've had it play for 2-3 hours at a time, no problem. I've had it play 10 minutes, 3 to 4 songs, and ask me if I was still here. A little annoying. So we're almost done with this episode for today. So I'm going to take, and I think what I'm going to do is I think that's enough to make my smeltery bigger. It is. It's just enough to make it bigger. There we go. Get another 4 in there. And we're going to call this the end of episode 3 of my Let's Play series of the Direwolf20 1.12.2 pack. And so, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. If you got money burning a hole in your pocket, Patreon will help me every bit. I don't have a lot of set up with Patreon yet. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. So if you guys want a Discord server or some kind of special perks, right now I've just got special perks that's in-game stuff. But if you want some kind of outside of game special perks, if you give me an idea of what... Oh, there's that weird lag again. And it says waiting for server. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, so it's definitely time. And red orchids, those are nice. And I didn't pronounce it orchid because it plants on ore, and if you plant it on redstone ore, you can harvest it like wheat. The right-click harvest, where it just pops the produce off of it, and the produce that pops off of it is redstone. It actually grows redstone. Right, I've wound way past the end. Anyways, like, subscribe, share. Patreon's down in the description. Catch you guys next time. Bye.